Peter Pan, that's what they call me.
Here with another fantastic video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a asinine amount of stars. This is how I'm pretty sure majority of people have been making their stars, and just not really said anything about it. But the more we help the community, in my opinion, the more pointers and stuff we give out to you guys, the more materials will show up and the easier it is for everyone to play the game. In my opinion, I think if I help you, y'all help everybody. So let's get into it. So basically, what I'm going to show you guys is pretty much one of several ways to make a lot of stars very fast. And I'm talking a lot, like maybe after an hour's worth of farming, you can make, I would say, about 30 to 40,000 stars, and it sells fast, very fast, and it's very efficient. Okay, so let me show you guys. One of the ways is pyrite. Okay, what you're going to be looking for is this right here. Let me get to it. It is right here. Okay, so pyrite. If I do the filter and I go by ascending price, right now it's selling for $14.25 as the lowest. It used to be $1,200, but the price is always above $1,000 from what I've found, and it has a hard time budging. But pretty much you get these from mining little gold rocks. Gold rocks can be found mostly from about, let me get up here. So basically, mostly that you're going to find these little gold rocks from this area. Okay, the mountain range, the Agra village, all up in here, you'll find your gold rocks. Okay, and with these gold rocks, I would say about you have a chance of getting maybe 2, 3, I'd say 1 to 3 out of every 10 rocks. Well, what's good about this is because each rock or each pyrite has is worth about 14, something 100 stars. Basically, each pyrite you find is a guaranteed 1,000 stars. So I'm gonna sell the pyrite that I have. I just went and got a couple of them. It took me 5 minutes. And as you can see here, I can list it for 12, right? Well, the lowest right now was the 400 whatever. So I'm going to bump it 1400. So I'm going to bump it up to 1300, and I'm going to sell both of those guys. So it's probably going to take about maybe 5-10 minutes, maybe less, maybe a little more. And those guys sell pretty good. And it's because that pyrite is a very high demand material for crafters. And see, this is where I was saying me helping you helps them. Well, these high crafters over here that can build upgradable staffs and all that kind of stuff can then go in and sell their items. And the more pyrite materials they have in here, the less they have to farm, and the more they can focus on just making their money out of their materials rather than having to farm it themselves. Now, this isn't the only way. You can also do gold. Let me go grab some gold really quick here. So gold or iron, which are both pretty decent. They're not a huge amount, but because you're already farming for pyrite, you would be getting a lot of gold. I haven't gotten any pyrite through silver or any of that, and just gold. But you can also get rubies from gold, which sell about half the price of pyrite. They go for about 500. They take a little longer to sell, but you can sell them. So let me show you guys what gold's pretty much worth. At this moment now, it shows 1, but in reality, they're actually worth about 10. And you can throw those in there for about 10. I personally, okay, you can judge me for this or whatever you want. I went through and bought all the cheap gold. I went through and bought all the gold that was below 10 stars, and I swiped it all out, and that's why my my warehouse is full and everything. And then I resold it at 10. So I basically set the market back at 10 stars per gold. You can call me a bastard or whatever you want, but gold 10 stars for a piece of gold rock. That's not outrageous. That seems pretty fair to me. It's only 500 stars for 50 gold, so it helps out the miners that are farming it. And yes, it's a little more expensive for those who are crafting, but in all reality, if you want somebody else to farm it, the miners are going to set the price pretty much. They had a whole dispute here for a while about mining and pyrite, and they were trying to drop the prices in pyrite. Some people were trying to sell them for like 4,000 a piece, and that's way overselling. That's not worth 4,000. But there's other rocks, so let me show you guys what else you can do. But basically, also on top of that, is that if you were to farm pyrite all day, okay, all day, you could probably make well over or close to 200,000 stars a day. Easily you can make 200,000 stars. Plus your star exchange that you get here and there, which it is just, only like 20,000 or whatever your booster is set at. So let me show you guys the other one, which is I'm pretty sure it is granite. That is the other material that you can I don't need those yet. Granite. Is it granite? I can't. It might be granite. I'm pretty. It's probably pronounced granite. But right here. No. Yeah. See, grinding stones. Grinding stones go for about. Well, that guy's got 5 in there for 450. But they're normally priced at the same price as pyrite. You have common fruits, which are about 300 a pop, which isn't bad. There's actually a couple plants out there that you can get your common fruit. I think you can even make your common fruit. I don't know if you could sell it though. Now here's another one. Okay, so normal cloth. Right now my store is not loaded, so you can't see it, but normal cloth, okay. If you are somebody that is grinding out pyrite, and you're like, man, I wish I could get a little bit of a boost in my pyrite sales. Well, you can take your normal cloth, okay, and if you haven't already been working on, you should be working on all these tables, okay. I know, like, hey, I'm not a ranger, but my crafting skill for this guy is like 8 right now. Just because in the future that you don't know, they might come out with a token where you can change your class, you can change what you're using, what you're doing. You don't know. They can come out with multiple different things where you might need those other tables, so it'd be wise to work on those. But I'm going to show you guys. If you come all the way down here, I'm just level 8 in enchanting, okay. Basically you come down to the normal cloth, okay. It takes 2 pyrite and 15 cloth scraps. The cloth scraps aren't too bad. It's about 800 for a stack of 50, and then not even that. I think it's less. But basically, you're gonna go and buy some cloth or gather your own cloth scraps, and then take your pyrite and turn it into normal cloth. Well, normal cloth goes for about, I want to say 3,400 is what it's listed as right now. Let me get over here really quick and take another look at it. I gotta kind of just tap down here. Actually, no, I don't. I can. Yeah, yes, I do. It's not like armor. And you can sell these map pieces too. I've never sold any, but you can. By the way, there's a number right here that's on the right hand side. That is like your average price, okay? That's like your lowest price. So like if I come here and then I go to ascending by price, see, that's your lowest price. So if you're wondering what the star on the right side, this is your lowest price that they're going for on the right. Okay, come on now. No way. Is normal. Okay, so there's actually no normal cloth in here. Somebody must have bought it all. There's really not a lot of pieces, a lot of normal pieces in here, but normally it's worth about 3,400, which is an extra about, I want to say 600 to 700 stars after buying the cloth, combining it, or farming it. If you farm it all, it's all profit, but if you buy the cloth and then combining them, it's about an extra 600, and it doesn't sell as fast as pirate, but it's definitely it does sell pretty often. It's not a slow sell, but yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So I just wanted to touch base really quick too, before I forget. So when it comes to these crafting, I'm starting to hear a lot of people are having issues with this, that how much it's costing to upgrade to legendary with their staffs and all their gear and everything, and they're going through stars like crazy. And well, my the way I told you guys, which was to use your cores to buy your repair tools and then just going through the common to repair over and over and upgrade through this guy, I only advise to do that till you got to purple 2. Okay, once you hit purple 2, there's your probability of breaking is a lot higher, and you also have to go through a lot more levels. Purple 1 and purple 2 was just because the first one was guaranteed, and if you messed up, you went to the first one, which was still guaranteed. So you didn't lose as much. It was worth the risk. This is not worth it. Going through him after purple 2 is not worth it. After that, you need to find a way to grind these stars over here, okay? You still want your cores, and I'm not gonna I'm not gonna point fingers or anything, okay? I'm not gonna be a douche, but pretty much there are multiple ways to do blue cores. If you want to do the rift, I personally like the rift. It gets a little boring after a while, but I like it. I have done dungeon runs multiple times. I have repeated the dungeon runs multiple times, and to me personally, I feel like you get a chance of getting better blues. You do. There's more XP into it, or about the same, depending if you're in a party in a rift or not. If you're in a party in a rift, you're getting a constant flow of XP within the dungeons, within the the times you're coming and leaving, and then defeating the boss. You're only getting the XP for defeating the boss and completing whatever quest requires you to kill the boss. But defeating the bosses also give about 80,000 XP. So they both have their pros and cons on what you want to do, whether it's dungeons, layers, abyssal dungeons, whatever you're deciding to do. I don't think there is a perfect method to the madness. I think it is all on how you want to play. To me, I like the blue rift for now because I'm 25. Okay, I've defeated Gideon. I've done the long haul, and to me, still doing the rift, if I have to use the bathroom or something, or for instance, I have to do something else, it covers my rear. Somebody else is gaining that XP for me for the couple minutes that I'm gone. On top of that, you're for every tag, okay? So when you're doing that rift, for every tag that somebody goes and hits, for all the dinos, I've been playing Ark too much, for all the creatures that you kite into the center, anybody that is in your party that hits them gives you a chance to get that drop. Okay, if me and my buddy are farming, and say there's 3 of us, every single creature that one of us hits has an opportunity to drop a blue. Okay, the tier isn't really what matters unless you're trying to get better tier gear. In that case, I would advise doing the regional quests and stuff like that to get your better tier gear, or your you also have your whatever those tokens are, leader tokens or loyalty tokens. Those have a more direct line to what you can get, or crafting, or there's multiple ways to get specific gear that you're wanting. Hell, you can even buy it with stars. But if you're just looking for cores, it's not a bad place to go. You can, and with those, you're getting 5 times the chances of picking up a blue over there when you're in a party with people. It's not, like I said, there's pros and cons to everything. I know a lot of people are kind of torn between different methods and different ways. But there is no right or wrong way. It is out there for you to decide on how you feel and what you want to do. Don't feel like, if you're doing it this way, it's wrong. It might not necessarily be wrong. If you're playing as a priest, the Rift is awesome because I can daisy chain like 4 people, 5 creatures at one time. It's a cakewalk for me. But if you're a mage and you don't have like the meteor ability, it might be a little bit more of a struggle because you're having to actually look at each of your targets you're hitting. I don't. I can hold the right trigger and it's going to daisy chain everything for me automatically. So depending on your class and everything you got going, one way may be better for you. Or even if, like, say for instance, you're a low level. Like today, I saw a level 4 trying to go to a party in the Rift to farm blues. A level 4 was going over there to farm the Rift. I mean, granted, he ain't gonna do jack to nothing, but it was helping him out. We're helping ourselves, helping you, which helps the rest of the community. Gets everybody up there, gets them curious, finding out new ways and stuff. So anyways, I just didn't want y'all to feel discouraged about the way you do things, or feel like you're doing it wrong. It's a game, man. Enjoy it, play it. I'm here just trying to show you guys what helped me out the most. What made life easy for me, what got me to where all the gear I have, what got me to be able to defeat Gideon at 25. Okay? I don't know if that's great. I don't know if it's horrible. I have no idea. But I know that it recommended a really high gear score that took a little bit to get to. So, anyways, this has been your man, TLD Crabman. I hope this video really helps you guys out. I hope you can get a lot more stars and get your guys' upgrades out there. Please leave a comment down below. They don't always have to be happy. They don't always have to be good. If you guys got negative comments to throw out there, I don't despise them. Everybody needs a critic. Everybody needs to be told good and bad information. That's how we make ourselves better. So please comment down below. Let me know what y'all think, and if you want to see more, I'm going to do my best to. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to tame stuff, so hopefully that comes out here pretty soon. I've already got a couple things tamed, but I'm trying to go out of the box, out of the scope. So we'll see. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.